back, hopefully. What I mean by that is I'm not sure if everything is working as it should be. So I just need to check that. I got no sound, right? Yes, I do. Okay, awesome. Um, I think everything is working now. I've been having a lot of, well, not a lot of, but some trouble streaming Minecraft, ArdaCraft, whatever. Especially after I've been streaming like Switch 2 and stuff. So in the last episode, we stopped right here, passed through Moria, Lothlórien, and we just said goodbye to, well, at least we pretended that we said goodbye to Galadriel and Celeborn. You can see actually the top of the highest tree in Carascalpon over there. And the plan for today is to go on the great river Anduin south towards, well, the falls of Rauros, basically. Um, and we'll see how far we get. It's probably a really long ride, so I'm not even sure if it will work. And also, I don't know like what's going on with it. Well, okay, there is the path. I was just gonna say I'm not sure if it works with the Pathfinder when we're on the boat, but it seems to be working. So I'm sorry about the janky steering here, but it's controlling it is actually not so easy sometimes, especially when you do it with the keyboard. So I don't want to miss any potential dialogue boxes, or like text. So I'm guessing this episode could be a little bit boring, but I do want to go on the same path that the Fellowship went on. Um, and of course, my ear is itching. Hang on a second. Okay. Um, and I had a lot of trouble in the last episode with finding the path. Uh, Eventually, I had to like go back to some other location in Lothlórien, and it showed up again, and then all the dialogue came back. But for now, it seems like the path is here somewhere in the river. I mean, if I recall correctly, um, then basically, I mean, of course, they probably made camps here and there, but other than that, they were just like paddling all the way from Lothlórien uh, to oh, here we go, to the Falls of Rauros, pretty much. And it seems to work here because it says the river sweeps around a bend, hiding the light of Lorien. The company, with tears in their eyes, begin to paddle southwards. So the thing is, like, the reason that I'm always stopping when there's text on the screen is that I've noticed that if you go too far away from the place where text shows up, then you might lose it. So yeah, might like lose the actual text. Now, for some reason, the boat is like leaning a little bit towards the left here, but that's fine. I also think it will be fine to be like in the middle of the river, I guess, because then I think the um, text should uh, show up. The question is how long this will take. I mean, it probably took them like a few days. Uh, but I am paddling quite fast. So hopefully we can get there in this episode. We'll see. I don't know how they've made the Sarngabir, like the rapids, because I think in the rapids they, in the boat at least, they took like they took the boat and walked on the, like on the edge of the river for a while, like on the banks. We'll see. I mean, as long as we follow the path, we should be fine. Uh, it's probably just going to be a little bit tedious. Oh, here we go. 16th to 17th of February, Frodo falls asleep in his boat and is woken by Sam in a quiet corner of woodland on the west bank. After breakfast, they continue their journey, though none of the party are eager to head south at any pace. Aragorn attempts to catch Gollum for the second time, but fails. All right. Let me just see what, because so first we were paddling a little bit, and we should have been paddling in sunset. And then after that, it would have been nighttime, and it is really dark. But I guess that makes a lot of sense. Like, why would it be lighter than this? And then, of course, we go to morning, or like sunrise. I think sunrise could have been a little bit lighter, to be honest. Um, yeah, let's pedal a little bit at sunrise, or like more like early dawn. It's atmospheric. I don't know if As you might notice, I am not a native English speaker. I'm quite fluent, but I make a lot of mistakes. I can't find like difficult words a lot of the time. That's totally fine, I know, but yeah. Okay, let's go to day again. So we're going quite a lot east right now, more east than south, actually. Well, that ought to change pretty soon. Will be cool to see, like, one of the highlights of this episode should be seeing the Argonath. Looks like it's about to, like, the Great River is about to turn south, more south up here. We'll see. Well, at least for a while. I can see something sticking out at the horizon, very, very far away from here. Let's see what that is. I also saw, like, in the video on YouTube where Nerd the Rings were like was guided uh, through Middle Earth here in ArdaCraft, that you can see the Argonath from very far away, and that it's actually too big compared to the real size of Middle Earth. But yeah, the 18th of February, the terrain on the east bank begins to change as the company enters the vast and desolate Brownlands. In the distance, Frodo glimpses the southern peaks of the Misty Mountains and the rolling meads of Rohan. Sorry, Rohan. Well, I can't see any of that really yet, but yeah. So as you can see, we'll be coming to a place that where it looks like I've been before on the mini map. And that's true because I made a mistake when I warped to when I did the whole warp thing to start today's episode, and I ended up too far south. But that's fine. There's definitely something there in the distance. I don't. Is that ruins? I don't know. Let's see. So there's one river coming, joining the Anduin here from the west. I don't know if that's like the river that flows through Fangorn. Maybe. There it is anyway. And I don't see the landscape changing at all actually here, but that's fine. And as you might notice, we don't have any music at all because 2 episodes ago, the whole episode got completely muted on Twitch because of copyright issues. So I'm not taking that risk today, and I'm going uh, without background music, which is a bit sad, but I guess that's what we'll have to do. So we're heading southeast, but now there's a slight turn to the east here, and we'll see where that leads us. Little island here in the middle, the river. We're actually going northeast at the moment. The 19th of February, at least it's going quite fast. A feeling of insecurity grows on the company, and they increase their pace. The river broadens and grows shallower, and the land to both east and west rising into wolds and downs. The company is silent. Sam tells Frodo he saw a creature following the company on a log and believes it to be Gollum. Yes, of course it is. It's been like hiding outside of Lothlórien for a month. It's a little bit odd. Also, I don't remember. Let's just take this little. Let's take this little shortcut here. Hope it's possible. Still the Anduin. I just want to see if the shortcut works, and I think it will. There's a quite large island here to the west. Okay, now we're going to turn south again, looks like. The river is definitely wider now. Landscape is still pretty flat though on both sides. A little bit hilly, but mostly pretty flat. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Okay. Lost track there a little bit. Yeah. Keep paddling. Okay, we're actually going to go southwest for a while here. Still nothing crazy going on. It's pretty nice to get a scope of how far they actually had to be paddling. Uh, okay, we're at the next day already, so it's been like 4 days since we left Lothlórien. The 20th of February. Sam wakes Frodo in the early hours of the morning. Okay, let's go to sunrise. Reporting queer sounds by the river. After some time watching, Frodo sees two pale eyes gazing at him, not more than a yard or two away. Wow. He stands up and immediately draws Sting, but Gollum escapes downstream. This wakes Aragorn, who reveals to Frodo that he has known of Gollum's presence since Moria and has tried to catch him unsuccessfully multiple times. No more of Gollum is seen that night. Okay, let's go back to daytime. Text should disappear now. Okay, some sandbanks here and there. River slowly turns more straight to the south again. A little bit more hills there on the western side. And definitely more hills straight to the south now. We'll see if that means anything. Is it the Emin Muil already? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so the river makes a quite distinct turn here towards the southeast and then south, I think. I mean, east. Shortcut. Southeast we go. Let's say that it's sunset. A little bit more hilly here on the eastern side. I don't know if it's I don't think it's temporary actually, because it looks like we're getting into more hilly landscape. Oh, okay. We're 2 days further on here. The 22nd of February. The country on both banks of the river begins to change rapidly, becoming stonier and steeper as they draw closer to the Emin Muil. Okay, okay, yeah. At sunset, Aragorn spies an eagle far off against the fading lights. Okay, sunset is fine. Okay. And I don't think they're paddling in like, well, maybe a little bit in the light, but normally they would make camp, right? They wouldn't just stay in the boats 24/7. I guess they have a lot of lembas and mirrivore, so I guess they're doing quite okay when it comes to food and drink. But yeah, it's definitely getting hillier here. Let's go to sunrise. Wait, wait, oh, wrong button. Sunrise, which is a lot darker than sunset. Path seems to be working just fine today. Happy about that. Okay, it's probably daytime again. Oh, there it is. Do you see the pillars of the Argonath, the statues? I'm pretty sure that's them. Far in the distance there, slightly to the left. That is good news. I'm going to paddle by them, like past them, and then I'm going to do a flyover. Maybe stand on top of the pillars or something too. We'll see. Pretty uneventful at the moment. We're definitely approaching the Argonath. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Here are the here's Sarngabir. Can we paddle through it? The 23rd of February, as the fellowship paddles in the dark, they unexpectedly come to Sarngabir. They battle against the current, which is dragging them towards the eastern shore. Okay, okay. Let's go towards the eastern shore. Oh, and oh, it's actually pulling me a little bit. It's a little bit confusing with all these like translucent blocks. Oh, wait, wait, you can't wait. Uh, it's this is not. Oh, what? No, that. Are we stuck here? I think we're stuck. No, maybe we can. Uh, uh, I would like to be able to get through here. Uh, Looks like it's pretty temporary, this. Of course, it should be longer in real life, but we're on a 1 to 58 scale, so it's fine. Oh, no, it's actually, this is harder than you think. No, can we get through here? Yes. Okay, we're out. I'm glad they tried. The company resumed their travel down the Anduin, keeping as close as they can to the western side of the river. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, the hills and mountains, more like, are very evident here. The channel grows narrower, yeah, and swifter. Okay, that's all. And here we go. Look at this. Frodo sees two great rocks approaching, standing tall and ominous. The river sweeps the boats towards the narrow gap between them. Frodo is told by Aragorn that these are the Argonath, the pillars of the kings. Frodo looks up in wonder as they frown upon the north. Okay, let's paddle through. I want the text to disappear so that I can fly and take a screenshot. That will probably be this episode's screenshot. Oh, okay, there's a new one. The company passes under the Argonath, and Frodo feels awe and fear fall upon him. The cliffs rise on either side of him, and the chasm fills with the noise of wind and rushing water and echoing stone. Okay, well, I'll just have to paddle a little bit further until this text disappears, and then I'm going to do some flying. Come on, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Please go away. Oh, we're actually there now. This is the, okay, here we go. Perfect. So, how do we, no, I want to leave the boat. No, I want to, how do I leave the boat? Um, no, nope. I want to leave the boat. That I know there's supposed to be a way to do that, but uh, hmm, how do we leave the boat? Um, how do we leave the boat? Well, we can't escape because then we'll just go here. Um, hmm. Okay. I have actually never seen this before. That's cool. Thunder. That's really cool, actually. And then weather off, weather rain. And I think also there should be like, no, that's weather. Um, I think there should be one more, but set weather to off. That's fine. How do we get off the boat though? I really. Okay, let's see if we can go to controls or something. Uh, I have no idea how to leave the boat. But I really want to leave the boat. What if we like a isn't there like a guide or something? ArdaCraft guide. Okay, wait. No. Oh. Um Start here. We can't. There are just two keybinds. This is actually sort of annoying. Okay, so let's see. I mean, we like could fast travel somewhere, but there's got to be a way to leave the freaking boat. Why can't I leave the boat? Okay, let's warp to Sarn Gabir and yeah, this I guess this is the best I can do for now. See if we can get a good shot of the Argonath. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Um, Maybe something like I don't think there's any way to hide my hand. We'll just take a few different shots. we'll go over here and like more of a um, close up. And then maybe if we're lucky, we can get one with Rauros in the background. No, I don't think it doesn't look like we can. I mean, I want that peak in the middle. Oh, well, I mean, okay. If we'll, um, guess we could do like something like this, but okay, let's go here. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. And I just want to stand on top of pillars as well, if possible. Yep. And we can do one more screenshot up here. Take a few different ones. And let's fly to the other one. Oh, pretty nice shot too. Okay. Let's go down again to the river. Boom. And let's spawn the boat again. And continue on our journey. Well, did it just say press left shift disembark? I think that's what it said. So we'll try that next time. I probably like pressed every single button except for that one. So here we are in this like lake, I guess we can call it. I'm not sure. I mean, I want to make sure that we follow the path. So I've got to find the path. Should be on the western side. But let's just make sure it's not on the eastern side in the books or something. Oh, I don't have the Pathfinder. Stupid. Stupid. Let's go back to the eastern side then. Because this is a place where I really want to follow the path. There it is. The boats emerge into a long oval lake surrounded by the hills of the Emin Muil. Aragorn points out the peaks of Amon Law, Tall Brandir, and Amon Hen, and Frodo hears a distant roaring noise carried by the wind from the end of the lake. Yeah, okay. Follow the path quite closely right now, so I won't miss anything. Pretty big lake, this. Okay, we're gearing towards the west side here. Looks like. No, not anymore. The company drifts along the lake until twilight. Okay, until twilight, you say? Fine. Getting closer to the western shore. Also a pretty cool shot. See the Falls of Rauros up ahead. Okay. The 10th day of the journey from Lorien is over. Wilderland is behind. As the sun sets behind the westward hills, they face a decision. The company can go no further without choice between the east way and the west. The last stage of the quest is before them. Okay. Here we leave the boat. 25th to the 28th. Really? We stay here for three days? The company camp on a lawn. Oh, yeah, we can just leave the boat. On the slopes of Amon Hen, in the shadow of Tol Brandir. Whilst Frodo takes the night watch, he is approached by Aragorn, who is unable to sleep. Okay, let's go to night. Sting reveals that there are orcs on the slopes of Amon Law, though Aragorn muses that orcs have never before roamed upon Amon Hen. Okay, where's the... Okay, we go this way. In the morning, okay, morning, the company is called together to discuss their onward path. Frodo is appointed to decide the journey the company will make, and he requests an hour alone to consider his heavy burden, which Aragorn grants him. Okay, it's a little bit dark here, so I'm actually going to go to daytime again. Okay, so we move up the hill here, and now it's only Frodo. Frodo wanders aimlessly upon the slopes of Amon Hen until he comes to the ruins of a path. He follows it upwards. Up we go. Comes at last to an open lawn surrounded by rowan trees with a wide flat stone in the middle. Yep. Oh, cool. This is cool. Frodo looks out over the river, Tol Brandir, and the falls of Rauros. He sits a while, pondering what had occurred since he left the Shire. Suddenly, Boromir appears behind him, smiling and kind. He offers counsel and begins urging Frodo to take the ring to Minas Tirith, dismissing the concerns of Frodo and the others present at the Council of Elrond. Frodo rejects his advances, and Boromir directly asks for the ring. Frodo backs away, but Boromir lunges at him. Oops, sorry. Frodo puts on the ring and flees for the hilltop, leaving Boromir cursing, then begging for forgiveness. Cool. Please, will the text just disappear even though I don't leave this place right now? Please? I want to take a screenshot. It appears that it doesn't want to do that. Let's check out the Falls of Rauros and see if it goes away. Yep, it fades. All right, so, oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Roll on. Screenshot. And let's get a bit closer and get a screenshot from here. Maybe like here or something. Pretty iconic. Check out Tol Brandir as well. Nice. I just want to stand here for a while. Believe. Could that be Mordor over there? Amon Law. I haven't, I don't think we ever get to go there, right, in the books, so. And there's nothing really here. It's like an old ruin. That's Amon Hen over there. I believe that's where we're going. But first, let's go back down here and join the path. Frodo is now invisible to everyone else, of course, except for Sauron and the ring raids. We run up Amon Hen, and Frodo comes out upon the summit of Amon Hen, gasping for breath. He makes for the stone structure at the very top. this is where the orcs come and Aragorn saves him, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, this is, oh, okay, yeah, he gets a vision of Sauron up here, right? Frodo sits upon the ancient chair and looks about him. He becomes almost omniscient, seeing from the plains of the east to the distant sea. He sees visions of orcs in the misty mountains, the land of the Bjornings, and a flame and smoke rising from the woods of Lorien. As Frodo directs his attention towards Mordor, he feels an eye from the dark tower. Its attention, like a finger, searches for him, and he throws himself from the seat. Wow. See if we can get rid of the text by going high enough. Probably not. Yeah. Hopefully it'll just go away if we wait. Well, that's definitely the start of Mordor over there, but I don't know if it's fully um, complete. And those are the, are they called Arid Nimrais, right? The White Mountains, where Gondor starts. And yeah, let's go down again. I think we had a pretty nice screenshot there waiting to happen. Maybe something like this. Okay, go back down. I saw the path there for a second, but I don't know where it went. Frodo hears two voices, one submitting himself, the other compelling him to take off the ring. He suddenly becomes aware of himself again and removes the ring, feeling a black shadow pass above him. Frodo resolves to go to Mordor alone. Where's the path? Oh, there it is. Go down again, the same way we came up. Frodo descends along the path. Okay. Sometimes the prompts are really short, precise, and to the point. He halts, hearing shouts below from the rest of the company. I'm so glad the text is a lot faster today. It puts on the ring once more. I don't remember this. And continues his descent. I wonder what Frodo would have decided if Boromir hadn't attacked him. Because then he wouldn't have put on the ring, probably, and then he wouldn't have maybe he would have made that decision to go to Mordor alone. Okay, here we go. We're down by the water again. Shouldn't there be a... Okay. Frodo returns to the lawn and steals a boat so as to cross the lake. As he begins to float across, Sam runs into the water, attempting to catch up with him. Sam begins to drown, forcing Frodo to drag him into his boat. Sam says he will continue to Mordor with Frodo, and the two make for the eastern bank to continue their quest alone. The path ends here for now, as the current iteration of the map lacks the terrain much further beyond Amon Law. Whilst you will be able to finish Frodo's journey in future, we invite you to explore other parts of the map or paths of other characters, such as Aragorn or Merry. That's my cat. Franz. Thanks for following the Pathfinder, and we hope you've enjoyed your time on ArdaCraft so far. I definitely have. I've loved every second of it, and I'm sad that it's only book 1 and 2 that are completely done. But it will probably take a few more years, then yeah, more things will happen. I will continue anyway. I will not in this episode, but I will keep going for a while and see how far we can get. And I want to explore. I know that there are some parts of Gondor, and also like Fangorn and Edoras and Isengard, and yeah, some places like that I want to go to as well. Helm's Deep, and yeah, we'll see how much of that they've done. But I'm happy to have, that I've been able to experience this. Like, it's completely free. Everyone, if you're even the slightest bit interested in the Lord of the Rings, you should totally download this. You should definitely experience this. So you just download a Modrinth app, or just go to ardacraft.me and just follow the instructions. It's super easy and it is amazing. Yeah, it's been a privilege to try this, and there will be at least one more episode, maybe two, where I just continue exploring some other locations in Middle Earth as well. But for now, I thank you for following me on my journey, and I'll be thrilled if you like what you've seen. You can just please leave a follow on Twitch, just a click, And also, if you're watching it on YouTube, why not like the video, or why not even subscribe? I would really like to have more subscribers on YouTube. I have lots and lots and lots of videos on lots of different games. Plenty of hours. I believe there's 143 or 144 episodes there from different games. So yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will keep posting stuff almost daily. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Bye.